They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poorest part. Bright light, city life.
Listen, can we talk about how rap culture convinced an entire generation that being chemically dependent is somehow cool? This is how people stay rich, broke. Every song, it's pop a pill, pour the lean, take another perk, double cup, and millions of people are copying it. That's rich broke. Not because you're spending money, but because you're paying money to make yourself less valuable. Let's do the math. Let's say somebody spends $40 a day on pills, lean, and whatever it is their vice is. And yes, I know, it can be more than that, especially lean. But let's just use $40 so y'all can understand where I'm going. $40 a day, that's $280 a week, $14,000 a year. Over 10 years, that's over $140,000 gone. Now let's talk about what people never calculate, the opportunity cost. At 10% annual growth, investing that same $14,000 per year for 10 years could grow to well over $220,000. So you're spending all that money for what? A temporary high? But it gets worse. Doing heroin, popping pills, sipping lean, and doing other drugs, the cost isn't just the money. It's the productivity, the energy, it's the motivation, it's the mental clarity. You don't just lose the $40. You lose the next day. You lose focus. You lose discipline. You lose opportunities. You lose business ideas. You lose work performance. You lose promotions. You lose years. And eventually, you start paying medical bills. Heart issues, liver damage, kidney problems, respiratory issues, mental health issues. Now you're paying thousands trying to repair what you paid thousands to destroy. Now let's get back to that $140,000. That's that $14,000 over 10 years. Because drug users always say, it's just a little weed. It's just lean. It's just pills. It's just a good time. No. Let's do the rich broke math. That $140,000 isn't just $140,000. That's just the money, not the opportunity cost. Imagine investing that money instead. At 8 to 10% annual returns, that could become $300,000 to $700,000 depending on time. That's wealth. That's freedom. That's options. Now imagine using that money as a down payment on a multi-family property, a 3-family, a 4-family, maybe even multiple properties over time. Tenants helping pay the mortgage, monthly cash flow, equity building every year. But nah, double cup. Let's keep going. Take that same money and build a business. Pressure washing, car detailing, cleaning company, landscaping, vending machines, e-commerce, content creation. A lot of businesses never even see $140,000 in startup capital. A lot of people are scrounging the internet, looking for loans, grants, or any way they could get their hands on this amount of money. Some people cash out their credit cards to get nothing close to $140,000. Yet people are literally smoking and drinking their startup money away. Let's keep going. What if you put that money towards your child? Investing just a few $100s per month from birth could easily create 6 figures by age 18. Imagine handing your child a funded college account, a house down payment, a head start in life. Instead, your legacy is hospital bills, medical debt, and a family watching you decline. Or life insurance. Help people get better rates. Drug use, smoking, substance abuse. Now your premiums go up. Coverage gets harder. Sometimes you get declined. So let me get this straight. You're paying to destroy your body, damage your brain, reduce your energy, reduce your focus, reduce your earning potential, increase future medical bills, increase future insurance costs, and destroy wealth creation at the same damn time? That, my friends, is rich broke. You're not just spending money, you're paying money to become less valuable, paying to become weaker. But do you know what's interesting? Let's think about this for a second. Bear with me real quick. Those crackheads, pillheads, heroin addicts, the folks you see on Kensington Avenue in Philly, Skid Row in LA, 149th and Melrose in the Bronx, and South Orange Ave, Isabella Ave, and Hayes Street in my hometown, Newark, New Jersey, those are millionaires who made the wrong decisions. Stay with me. Let's think about this. The motivation, the persistence, the hustle and drive, and the ingenuity that they possess to get high every day. If they would have redirected that elsewhere, guaranteed some of them would have been millionaires, if not billionaires. To be able to consistently find money to fund a habit as expensive as getting high speaks on the possibility if they never touch drugs. Just think about it. I'm not saying they all will be filthy rich if they never touch drugs. Obviously, life happens, circumstances happen, you make different decisions. Not everybody's going to make it to the top. And yes, the addiction was probably the driving force. But imagine if they were addicted to making money. Imagine if they used half of those traits I just listed for something beneficial. They would have been way better off. I'm just saying. Think about it. Now here's the crazy part. Some of the rappers telling you to do the drugs aren't even doing what they're rapping about. Future admitted years ago that he wasn't really living the drug lifestyle people thought he was. Meanwhile, Lil Wayne actually lived it. And we've watched the seizures, the hospital visits, the health scares, and the physical consequences. One guy sold the image, the other guy paid the price. So don't let a millionaire convince you to make broke decisions. Some rappers are selling a character, and the ones who aren't, they're showing you exactly why you shouldn't copy them. Being dependent on a substance is not gangster. It isn't rich. It isn't successful. It is not freedom. Real wealth is having control over your money, your body, your mind, and your future. Rich broke mentality is sacrificing all four for temporary feeling. But what do y'all think? Is this harmless fun or one of the most expensive habits people normalize? Let me know in the comment section. Peace.
I had a conversation with Future one time in the studio, and he said something that I will never forget. And he laughed while he said it. He was like, yeah, you know, people be thinking I do so many, like people be thinking I'm really doing a lot of drugs because I rap about it all the time. But they don't even be knowing I'm a lightweight. I said, in my head. Because there are a lot of people that are huge Future fans, for instance. And that's how they're going to feel closer to him, because they're doing what they're hearing him rap about. Not knowing that.
Hey, if you enjoyed this clip of Rich Broke by Benny Beckrow, make sure you follow, like, and subscribe.